Hello, everybody. I'm sure that you can hear that um, I'm coughing and all sorts of things, but that doesn't help. That doesn't help. We need to continue to do the show. As we normally say, the beat goes on, Mushito Telapi. I'm doing what I love most, the Messi Special. This is my favorite slot that I love. Maybe just to give a bit of a background so that people understand why I do this. Messi, according to me, it's my opinion. You can have your opinion, but the majority of me agrees with me. He's the best thing ever happened to football. You know, if I compare Messi, he reminds me of the impact Madiba had to the world, right? I can quote number of great people. The impact that Mahatma Gandhi had on people, all right? These are phenomenons, legacies. And Michael Jordan, although Michael Jordan, honestly speaking, largely is for America. Well, unfortunately, America sometimes is interpreted as the whole world, but it's America largely. But he's a phenomenon. Muhammad Ali, for that matter, one of the greatest of all time. All right. Mayweather is on that route. But Messi is something else. You know, when I talk about Messi, I talk football, I talk other things, his personality and so on. I sometimes see him showing some frustration and anger, which for me is normal. He's a human being. If you're being irritated, you're being pushed to the corner, you'll retaliate. But generally, he's the greatest for me. I don't downplay Ronaldo's play. Ronaldo is doing well. If you look very well, Ronaldo has been in Saudi Arabia. He has won a title there, and is consistent on the score sheet. Messi is in MLS. He has already won title. But as usual, if you look at Messi's game and Ronaldo's game, Messi's game are just fewer, you know? And that's how impactful this guy is. And even soccer players agree. All right, this is the show called TBR SSF Show, the Messi Special, as usual, with me, the Sobri Boys, Modifatsi. Now, this is one thing that impresses me. I say I don't look at football only. Apparently, when they were supposed to go and play at Los Angeles, they decided to cancel sleeping at Santa Monica Hotel in Los Angeles in solidarity with the striking workers. All right, it's a noble thing. The workers were striking, wanting more money. So Messi said, I'm not going to sleep here. The entire squad of Miami also took the same position. You know, remember the big R, as I say, as you can see our website here. We are a financial company. We are an educational organization. We educate about finance. We educate about life. So I normally say wrong and right, it depends on individual. It depends on how people see it from their perspective. But there's only one thing all of us agrees to. Wrong and right. The wrong, there is no religion that say kill, which simply tells that it's wrong to kill. There is no religion that says steal, whether it's Muslim or, which simply means it's wrong to do that. And again, over and above that, you as a person, when you do something is wrong, you can feel it. Something tells you. I'm not saying you should be religious. So I'm saying big up to Lionel Messi and his teammates for doing what they did, to be in solidarity with, the workers. And now, let's look at the last game that he played, so that you see, week in, week out, what's happening. The last game, this is it. He had 2 assists, very killer assists. 2 of them, 25/41 accurate passes, which attributes to 85%. All right, success. And then the 3 chances created, 2 big chances created. We know players who can play 5-6 games, create nothing. 2 out of 3 successful dribbles, 100% accurate long balls, and then 6 ground duels won, and then 100% tackles won, and then the rating 8.8 match rating. But this one of 100% accurate long balls, no, I don't agree with that. I watched the game myself. There were long balls that were not successful. Yes, the intention was good, but they were not successful. But to put it at 100%, I don't agree with that. But remember, we all have an opinion, so I don't blame them. It is their opinion. At least we have something to talk about. All right. Now, I also want to show something else. I think it's the same thing that I wanted to show about the last game that he played. Not only that, now, I still want to know, I'm asking this question all the time. I want to know what will be the main reason that will make Messi not to win the Ballon d'Or. Now, let me show you. Pep Guardiola is coaching Haaland. Pep Guardiola is coaching Man City. Then he was asked, you are Haaland's coach, Man City coach, but who's going to win the Ballon d'Or? This is what Pep said. Yes, I'm coach of Haaland, Man City, but there's no doubt Messi will win the Ballon d'Or award. Now, there's something that I want to draw to your attention. You have Pep Guardiola, a very influential coach in world football. You have Infantino, the president of FIFA. He said, I'm not deciding, but the coaches and the players are the ones who are going to vote. But he also wants to know what will make Messi not to win the World Cup. Yes, Haaland has won 3, trophies, has just got hat-trick. But World Cup, you need to understand World Cup this way. You played over a period of 4 years. 4 years, and Messi has been consistent. Come to the final, he was exceptional. In the final, at his age, 36, he did better than even those who are young. So hence I say, I still want to know what will make him really, really lose this one. And then people must come and tell me that, you know what, this and that, and then on the basis of that, we know that he doesn't qualify. I still want to look at that, because you are talking about the World Cup, the major spectacular in world football, and look at the impact that he's making. Look at the people who are following him in there, celebrities who come and watch Messi play. So that for me, it tells me that the man is on his way. Well, I know he has already said he's not worried about what you call individual accolades. He prefers the collective accolades as compared. And that on its own, it shows the character of a man. So that is why. And then, I don't care who says what. I know, say Alex Ferguson is a Ronaldo person. There's nothing wrong. We also have our own opinion as individuals. But I want to show you some of the players, great players, what do they say? Griezmann, for that matter. When they were playing together, I know Griezmann wanted to join Barcelona. So that, but they were playing similar style of football. And then, well, it's me from a distance. I could see that, maybe this is not jelly, Messi and Griezmann together. And then, but Griezmann he said, winning the Champions League is overrated. Even Celtic has won. Plus the competition in full of corruption. Atletico Madrid was Presley robbed of 2 finals and the press hid it. Whole lot mafia in that dirty cup. The World Cup is played every 4 years. There are knockouts that last 3 years. There is no comparison. Only a good player stand out in the World Cup. Also, the best in the world was Messi. The best of the championship was Kevin De Bruyne and Rodrigo. Please don't confuse great scorers with great players. That's great man. That's Griezmann. Don't compare good scorers and great players. Messi is a great player. He's not even scoring. He's not scoring like he used to because now he has aged. So he's putting it to rest. Scholes from former Man United, great. Most of Man United always favor Cristiano Ronaldo. But he couldn't stop. He couldn't hold himself. He says, I think about great players who have shared a pitch. Eric Cantona, one of the greatest, Zinedine Zidane, Pirlo, Xavi, Ronaldo, but the greatest of them all is Messi. So there's no doubt. Even other people can see that. So it's a matter of, you know, uh, Ramos, for instance, Ramos and Messi, they used to have their own team. And let me tell you, Ramos hold. He didn't want to move. He said it that I want to join Inter Miami. I want to go and play with Messi again. Said I enjoyed playing with Messi. Unfortunately, maybe Inter Miami, for fair play, they could not buy Ramos. Now the good news, he has joined team that he started with, which is Sevilla. He refused a huge salary from Saudi Arabia. He said, I'm no more surprised by Lionel Messi. That's Ramos. I'm glad. I'm glad. Let me pick up this. I'll call you just now. Give me 2 minutes. I'm busy on the show. Okay. So sorry about that. But I just wanted to show you. He said, I'm glad I'm on the team, or he's on my team. They were suffering for several years, playing against Messi. I'm now enjoying him. He's the best player football has ever produced. That's it. That's Lionel Messi. Now let me remind you, as you see that website, if you're a member of GPF or a government employee, and then you are 55 and above, you're thinking of either resigning earlier than 60, and you're worried about penalties, huge taxation, and so on, and then you want to be assisted, come to us, we'll give you that support so that you understand how to do it, to avoid penalties. You'll never be penalized, not even a cent, all right? So just drop us a WhatsApp. You'll see a WhatsApp number at the end of the show. Thank you so much. Once again, let me apologize for picking that phone when it was ringing. But unfortunately, it was a phone from my son. Every time if I get the phone from my son, I'll pick it up because my sons are very important to me. Not more important than you, because I don't know what problem do they have. So that is why I was picking that phone. Thank you so much. Much